that's what we relish.
He also spoke about the difference in finances. Of course, Philippe Clement referenced that just a few days ago, speaking ahead of the game with Tottenham and then Celtic about the financial gulf. Interesting here from Brendan Rodgers that he said it was earned, it wasn't handed to the club. Here he is.
Listen, Philippe will have whatever he feels he needs to look at within ourselves. I'm only interested in Celtic, really. I think where Celtic have come over the numbers of years, this is a club that's been organically growing. We haven't been handed money. This isn't something where we've got this, someone coming in from the Middle East and giving us a load of money. This is something that's been grown. The leadership from the very top of this club to the bottom is why the success is that we've had, and we've grown that, developed that, and that has allowed us then to win. And when you win, that brings more success. So for us, that is all I'm interested in. The greater good of this team and the club. The club's in a brilliant position, but it's all been earned. It's not been handed to us. Everyone has the possibility, or certainly teams up towards the top will have the possibility to earn the finances, and if they don't, then okay, we have to worry about ourselves, and that's my only interest, really.
Peter, we had all the Rangers chat after last night, which they deserve, and from the Celtic corner here comes the manager saying, hey, we've earned this position financially.
Well, I agree with him 100%. Nobody said anything when Souness came in 86, 87 through the 90s. Never once when we lost to Rangers or whatever said it was financially because they were stronger than us. They had better players, big players, Captain England and that coming in at the time. So financially they're on a different planet from us. But every game you can take them on and you can have them a punch in the nose, and we did that at times. So I thought it was silly if Clement, to be perfectly honest with you. You can never make excuses. When you're a Celtic or a Rangers manager, you never make excuses. This one's got more money. You've just got to take it on the chin, even though you're maybe thinking that deep down in yourself. You cannot say that. And as I say, he wasn't here in the 80s and whatever, the 90s, and it was tough to take. But I can never remember once a Celtic manager, whoever it was, coming out and saying that was because Rangers were financially better off than us. And I thought that was a silly statement, and that's what I'm saying. I think he's still learning, and I think that sometimes that's what kills him, is his interviews, because I thought he started off very well, and I think he's got poorer at it.
Maybe he needs to, I don't know, to be coached in it, because people who live here know the story.
There's no excuse. You've been in it long enough now. You're in football or not. Barry will tell you, it doesn't matter what team you are, you can never make excuses about losing a game at football or losing matches or whatever. And he's right, it's not as if somebody's come in and all of a sudden there's a bag of money. That's your prize winning. Don't forget that.
I thought he put it really well. Barry, what would you say?
Yeah, I think if you ask Philippe Clement about the comment, I'm sure he would have regretted saying it, if I'm being brutally honest. Every time that we even if you look at the game, you look at the golf and Sunday against Ross County, Rangers and Ross County, and then similar when we played in the Champions League, when you come up against Inter Milans and Barcelonas and Bayern Munich's, we just went out and gave it a roll. Obviously they had a hell of a bigger budget than us and paid a lot more money. It's just when you cross that white line, it's you give it your all and see where it takes you. But I think if you ask a manager, I think he would probably retract from saying that.